Kent, where is Lilia?
That was gonna be the first question always, right? So Lilia, it was. I always, whenever people ask me this, it's like, oh no, I can't put her in the set because then I'm not gonna build the set. I'm just gonna be like load up Lilia in the game and just stare at her. So I couldn't add her to the set. But the real reason is that she just doesn't fit. She didn't fit in the set. When we were like, she would take up a spot that's like a melee AP unit, and I actually really tried to get her in, but then people were like, it just didn't work. It was like, oh, she could be a Bastion. And it's like, no, she can't actually be a Bastion. She's Lilia. Like, this is not a Bastion unit. And so it just basically didn't really fit. And also, like, her aesthetic doesn't really fit into Ionia very well, along with the other units. And so we prioritized making, like, a cohesive set over my happiness. And so now I'm sad, but it's okay.
So, I mean, you say you prioritize that over your happiness. So obviously the next question is, why is Malzahar a 1 cost?
Malzahar is like a sick 1 cost, right? Malzahar is like so
fine.
Cool.
He's fine.
He destroys shields. Oh, wow.
Hey, Kent, what was your main vision of the set?
The main vision of the set, one of the big things we wanted to do with set 9 was bring sort of League into TFT. So like a lot of intuitiveness of like League players, right? Like, oh, you see Viego, you know what Viego does, and he comes over to League and he does something very similar. He's like a rogue. He uses his sword and auto attacks, and then or like, for example, a lot of these, like Yasuo, for example, uses his QR combo, that kind of thing. Not 100% like hit everything that's on the that's on the dot there, but it's like you kind of get the if you're a League player, you kind of get the same feeling that you would when you're playing the set.
I have 2 Piltover, by the way.
Oh,
I know.
Is this which one is this? Threshes?
Yeah, it's the whenever somebody dies.
Yorick, yeah.
Not the most crazy one. I'm selling Garen because I have no intention of playing Garen because I'm not cringe.
One of the reasons on the Mortdog, sorry, not the Mortdog, the Malzahar question. One of the reasons we changed him from a 5 cost was a couple of reasons. So Malzahar is very iconic for his summons. So like he's very his summons or his ult, which like stuns 1 unit. We might have been able to like really stretch and make something work there, but it was like we already have a T-Hex and we have a Baron, and the Heimerdinger already has a turret, so we have like a lot of summons in the set already. And he's like, we're using base skins, and his like original models are kind of old, so it's really hard to pull off a 5 cost when you have like really old units. Their animations just don't look good. Their particles don't look as good. We can like upgrade some of this stuff, but it's just more work to add and take away from something else. So instead, we put Belveth, who's like a newer unit, into the 5 cost slot, and then Belveth has really cool animations and all that good stuff.
Okay, so I hit and had a full item opener.
What the heck?
Yeah, this is a good start. This is a really good start.
I come in here and now you're just high rolling.
I mean, thank you. You want to stick around? You want to stick around? Does this sound like bad excuses to you too? No, it doesn't sound like bad excuses. Have you seen Cho'Gath's model? Try making a 5 cost with that thing. That model is terrible.
Yeah, we really tried to. Like, Void was pretty difficult because Void doesn't have that many units. A lot of them are super old, and we wanted it to be a like big vertical, and so a lot of those models are just like, man, we have to keep them kind of low cost. We have to do something, or try to really like stretch and do something unique with them. Otherwise, it's like they just don't look great. That's also why like Kai'Sa tends to be like a higher cost unit, because Kai'Sa she looks really cool. Her model is new. She's a newer character. All that stuff. So then it's easier for her to be in the higher cost buckets.
Nice. I got 2 kills. Appreciate the raid, Citrus Cultist. All right, so for those just joining us, by the way, Kent was the set lead of set 9. Worked like crazy to make sure that we could ship an awesome set. That's why he wasn't on live for very long. And now that that's done, he's on vacation for 3 weeks, Kent?
3 weeks, yeah, including summer break. It's gonna be good.
Woo! It's a long vacation. Can I get
Yeah,
away with making this Orianna 2? I think so. I think so. I'm not going to level, though. Not going to. Kent,
do you win here?
No, no, no. Win? No way, no way. Do you know what the official title of Scion is? I have no idea.
Oh, okay. This one.
Oh, do you know this?
We moved Scion out of Juggernaut.
The Juggernaut thing. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We were talking about how it brought us all like physical pain to like move him out of Juggernaut, because it's like his title is actually Juggernaut, and we're not making him a Juggernaut. It just was really weird. But then it solved a lot of problems in the trade structure. It made a lot of sense.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and then moving Aatrox into Juggernaut was just way better gameplay, so we prioritized that.
The undead Juggernaut Scion. Yep.
Yeah, he has the literal Juggernaut ult. Oh, you're so rich too.
I know. The problem is if I play this, I'm gonna be too strong.
Yeah. The Viego is you're gonna win.
I know. That's why I didn't put in the Viego. I didn't. Okay. Hey Mortdog, I know now can see the recommended items for my units, but it does not tell me how to make said items, so my small brain still struggles. Let's see here. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't. That's fair. I will pass that feedback along. Again, right now I'm looking for questions for Kent. Why is Cassiopeia an invoker and not a multicaster?
Yeah. Multicaster is... We wanted multicaster to be a 3-piece because of how unique the... 3-piece like breakpoint because of how unique the effect is. And so putting a 1-cost in the multicaster bucket... it leads players into trying to play multicaster, but it's really hard to start off because it's a 1/2/2 cost. So the structure becomes really difficult. We can pull off 3 pieces with 1/1/2s, but not 1/2/2s. It would have made sense thematically, but it wouldn't have made sense from a gameplay perspective, and so it was we didn't do that.
Did you guys remove hero augments because they didn't agree with your image of set 9, or you didn't like what hero augments bring to the game? You want to take that one?
Sorry. Multicast. Wait. Say that again. Sorry.
Did you guys remove hero augments because they didn't agree with your image of set 9, or you didn't like what hero augments bring to the game? I mean, I can answer this, or you can answer this. It's fine.
Yeah, no. Hero augments were always intended to only be a set 8 thing because they were a set mechanic. So once we take out the budget for the set mechanic there, we put in the new set mechanic for portals, and we get we don't want to inflate the game too much because hero augments are slightly stronger, that kind of thing. And it also was originally intended only to be in set 8. But we did keep a couple of the carry augments around, and so you'll see the ones that were like, we didn't deem them failures, so we still have them.
Yeah, I played a carry set today. It was very, very bad.
Yeah. They're like, you gotta build very specific for each of them.
Oh,
right
I did.
Now, I think.
No, they're just bad. They're just bad.
I had a good Swain game with it.
Oh yeah, the Swain one is like the one tolerable one. No question, just wanted to say Kent and the rest of the team did an amazing job. This is by far one of the most fun sets.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, the team worked really hard on this. So
I can't find a Teemo.
Great to hear. Also, I did mention multicaster was a 3-piece. It's now a 2-piece. So we made that change because it was still too difficult to play. But still having access into it was just like we changed that pretty late into the set, moving it down from 3 to 2. It used to be a 3/5. But moving it down to 2/4 made it just like way more accessible, easy to play, and then we just reduced the power of it to compensate.
Okay, this is going to be key. I'm up against somebody who's basically open fording.
Oh, they trapped their Vi too.
Yeah, I think I actually win this. Damn it.
Oh, but they have unified. Oh, they didn't even use. Oh, that's Gargantuan. Never mind. Right.
It's going to be really close here. Oh, nice. Oh, so good. There's no way I win this. There's no way I win this from here.
Wait, how did they lose?
I did frontline Orianna. Nice.
Yeah, okay.
Kent diff, yeah, Kent diff. Woo.
Biggest design learnings when you transition from live to set lead.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's the two roles are extremely different. The two roles you really use different skills for the two of them. Live, very focused on like taking the existing set and just making it better, whereas set design, you're kind of, it's really abstract. You're like, just there's basically no closed doors, and you just have to solve problems and make as good of a set as possible. With that being said, a lot of the skills from live definitely like helped, as in like I knew what things were would work, what things wouldn't work, what kind of risks to take, and also quickly validate, like when we play test, quickly validate like what thing seems good for the set, what thing doesn't seem good for the set, and then solve problems around there.
I have so many items.
Yeah. You just like, you started off with a ton of gold, and now you just, wait, how did that even happen?
Oh no.
Oh my god, just hit.
That's not even good though, like.
No, Heimerdinger at level, your first shop level 7, don't worry.
Uh-huh. Somehow I doubt that. All right, I'm still gonna lose like one more here. Would there be any way for every other Zeke's on a champ, its power is reduced by a percent instead of making it unique? It's still right now the single strongest item in the game, so it still needs a nerf regardless. I can't tell if I win this or not. It's gonna be close. No, I lose this. Kill the
nice. They have a Teemo too, so.
Yeah, but it's a Teemo 2 with Deathblade.
yeah.
All right, Piltover.
Let's see, other things for like transitioning from live to set. It just, I think also one of the big learnings was like, ooh.
I think it's just dueling gunners.
Yeah, just dueling gunners, right? One of the big things was like working on a much different schedule, I guess. It's like we're like building something that doesn't come out until like half a year later, whereas in live everything is like quick. It's like patches and really fast, and so you kind of like have to pace yourself and make sure you can solve everything in time, because there's just so much to do on the set design side, because it's a blank slate. There's like nothing that exists. So
yeah.
I saw another question. That's pretty good.
Well, I'm gonna let you keep reading them then, because you're reading the chat, so I'll just let you handle it while I try to not make the same mistake I made last time I played this comp.
Yeah, don't get dizzy. Why are there so many crowded verticals compared to set 8? Yeah, we have fewer origins this set, and it was an intentional thing to make it so that there were like more possible verticals. A couple things is we only have so many regions. We can stretch and like have like fake origins, fake regions. Like we could have done the Black Rose, we could have done Betrayers or something, people who like betrayed their region, that kind of thing. But we wanted to keep it with like keep it within just regions, and so we have taller regions that way. But the second reason is it's a little bit easier for players to get into when they can just stick with an origin and click all the units within an origin. For like, not for this engaged group of players, because if you're watching Mort stream, you're pretty engaged.
Did you see what I just hit?
See, I told you, level 7 shop. See, it's that easy. I told you. See, it's dude, Kent diff. Wait, why is the Kent emote that's great? I'd never seen. What was that? Okay, yeah. It's easier to play when there's more verticals, and the set is already it was already on the complex side. We have a lot of like more complex mechanics. Like for example, Piltover, you can make the decision to keep the T-Hex, which is a very complicated unit to understand, or you can sell it. And making that decision is hard, additional complexity, all that stuff. So we wanted, and we have Zon, for example, which is a really complex shape, that kind of stuff. We have a lot of that. And so to balance it out, we make the verticals a little bit easier for the players who are not part of this group. This group is like very engaged, reads guides, goes online and looks at TFT, that kind of stuff. But for the more, everyday player, that's the reason. It's created it's to help them balance out that complexity.
I should have grabbed a sword for Zeke's if I was really going to be meta here.
Dude, this game went
So
like
the problem is, though,
perfect.
I need to start losing again. Like, 6 Piltovers in such a weird spot.
I mean, you also hit dueling gunners, so
Yeah, no, I know.
yeah, like you're kind of strong, I guess, because of that. So has there been any thought about creating units from Legends of Runeterra? Well, we created the T-Hex. That's from Legends of Runeterra. It's the door is open there, so like in the future, if we do want to use other types of units, we can definitely still do that. Since players seem to have no interest in selling TX, are y'all going to buff it again? That's a Mort question.
Yeah, the plan right now is that the T-Hex needs to come down in power. Like, I only had a 7 loss, and it was like 70 armor. It's still a little too strong. And the tables do need buffed at like 5+. So we are going to buff the tables a bit. So that's part of my job tomorrow.
Which trader? I'm just going back. I scrolled back up. Got some questions. If you guys, if I missed your question and you still really want to know the answer, please repost it. But one of them, which unit which unit or trait got changed the most throughout set development?
Oh, that's a good one.
I think the answer was I think the answer is Rek'Sai. So
yeah, or I was gonna say Urgot. Urgot changed a bunch.
Urgot. Yeah, I think Rek'Sai got changed. Yeah, Urgot Rek'Sai changed costs like 3 times in spells. So Rek'Sai used to be a 1 cost in Void, the Cho'Gath slot basically. But then we wanted a higher cost. She's a cooler unit, newer unit. So we wanted to move her to a higher cost. We moved her to 4. Her spell didn't really work out, so we quickly iterated her down to 3 and kept Kaisa in 4. And then the spell just wasn't very appreciable. We kind of used like a burrow type thing, keeping her as a tank. And then we changed her again to be like, okay, we shifted some stuff around and was like, we can fit her in as like an AD type carry, can maybe use Rage Blade, that type of unit. And that spell ended up sticking. It turns out pretty cool with true damage.
Indeed. All right, I hit the Zeri.
And wait, you got adaptive too, right?
No, I got the... Oh, yeah, adaptive. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, hey, it's Zeke's. How cringe can I get?
Why are there missing chase traits such as 8 Brawler, 6 Rogue? Those two specifically were ones that we didn't want to exist. 8 Brawler fights, I just like... When you watch 8 Brawler fights, they go so slowly that it just... health bars don't move. They kind of go against like how satisfying combat should play out. And so I didn't want there to be a very, very large bruiser vertical. But 6 was still viable. 6 is still, good and playable with Rek'Sai. And then with 6 Rogue, I mean, we love assassins, right?
Stop. We do not love assassins.
Yeah, so it kept Rogue being like a reroll mid-game type comp with only 4. But, if you wanted to play out that fantasy, it's still there. It's like all these units are exciting carries, that kind of thing, but just not 6.
Zeri just disappears backline so much. It's so... Ugh, I hate it.
Right? It just like suddenly, the backline's dead.
Yeah, you're not even sure what happened. Ugh, I hate it. Ugh. Were there any legends that got scrapped? If yes, what champs were they? No, we actually knew we wanted to do about 15, and we decided which ones we were going to do pretty early, and then just left it at that, so...
Why is Morgana and Kayle not together in a lore-based set? Yeah,
do you see what I just hit?
Do
you see what I just hit?
Dude, what? Are you just like high rolling out of your mind today?
I mean,
And triple Goldenator? Is it triple Goldenator?
No. I gotta get the... I don't think it's triple Goldenator. You have to get the spread one to apply it to everybody.
Yeah, but the burn doesn't proc it anymore, so...
Oh, it doesn't? Okay, fine. Triple Goldenator it is then. Yeah. Screw it.
Morgana just... I mean, she's like... Didn't really fit the aesthetics, but like, I mean, we could stretch there. But also, like... we wanted to be as close to lore as possible while also not like sacrificing any gameplay for it. She didn't really find a place fit in with the set. But Kale is a Demacian Slayer, so you know, hey, there's the lore beat right there. She killed a bunch of people.
Freaking Jarvan. Jarvan is so strong. See, I was gonna say I'm probably gonna lose this fight because I didn't roll down at 7.
Oh yeah, they're like, yeah, they already hit everything.
That's okay. That's double losses.
I mean, that's actually really good. How come Ishtal wasn't included as a trait? Could have worked with all the rogues. Yeah, so there.
I mean, there were going to be some regions that just got left out, right? We couldn't include literally every region, or the verticals would have been odd, and it just wouldn't have worked. So,
yeah.
This was such incorrect play, by the way. Triple Goldenator. I think Triple Goldenator is really bad.
Yeah, just bump it to 5 gold, Mort, and then we'll have fun.
It still doesn't ever proc. It's not the amount of gold. It just never procs.
The spread does work with shrink. Someone asked that question. Shrink rate, or the shrink module, and the spread. Yeah, it does shrink everybody.
Oh, it did proc once.
Oh, gold.
And
when
then
I'm done with 9.
Aphelios 1 killed my Zeri.
So I'll probably tweet this soon. But once I'm back from vacation, I'm gonna be back on live, helping Mort, helping balance the set. There's gonna be somebody else in 9.5. That they worked really closely. They were the deputy lead for 9. Yeah, Sam. So you might have seen Sam once in a while here. He recommends some crazy builds, that kind of stuff. He was the deputy lead on 9, and so he's taking over the lead for 9.5. He's the one who brought. He also was the design owner of Region Portal, so he created all this good stuff.
Yep. So this is what happened last time, by the way. I had everything set up with a nice T-Hex, a Zeri 1 though, and then I just got my butt kicked.
No. You're like giga rich. You're about to hit. You just roll down here, right? Or are you gonna?
Oh yeah, no, I have to roll down.
Make the design. Why did you make the design decision on Zon in terms of having to sell the unit to remod another champion? So this one, we really wanted to, partially thematics. Like when you mod your body, you can't just rip it off. I mean, Cyberpunk you kind of can, but like realistically, right? You're not ripping things off of your body after you mod them, but also it was intended to be like when you put it on, you commit. Like you're not just like benching the unit and it pops off. It's too shimmer scaly. We want this to be unique. Like you're Zon, right? This is the trade-off you're taking. You're committing to like putting this thing onto this unit.
Okay, this was an important win. Wait, do I win? Oh God, please win.
Nah, yeah.
Please win. Oh come on! Oh my God. This has been my day. It's like you fights you feel like you're gonna win and then you just don't. And then you question your sanity because you're like, how am I so bad that I'm losing with this comp that is ridiculous?
Don't worry, you're gonna hit. You gotta hit that Zeri and you're good. I see you still do the thing where you hold everything for 3 stars.
I mean, yeah. I'm about to have 3-star Vi.
No, you're not gonna hit Jace though, right? There's no shot.
Is there no shot?
I mean, you gotta prioritize Zeri here. Any thoughts on making a chaos mode where all units have random traits and origins? More while you take this one.
God. I mean, for a mode that could work, it's just like it could work as a silly mode. Like it's not the most outlandish thing. You know, we're going to be doing more events in the future, and so if there's a time where something like that makes sense, maybe. I'm going to lose this fight again.
Yeah, you need to.
This is what I'm saying. I can't like. This is what happens every time I play Zeri.
No. Well, everyone rolled down on 7. You're like 8 and almost 3-star Vi.
If I look at this though, if I win 37 charges on this T-Hex.
Holy smokes.
See, look, 3-star Vi that I wouldn't have had.
Just, you know, who knows? You would have a 2-star Zeri.
Oh my God.
Since you guys are using unpassable terrain on Camille's effect from Piltover Rise, why not Jarvan Cataclysm create an arena? So one is it's much less common when you have a Piltover Rise, so it's not like on every board you'll see a Piltover Rise and creating a lot of effects on the ground. But if there was Jarvan, who's a 4-cost and much more common unit, it would just, one, would be really loud. It's just like you have these gigantic craters on the ground all the time. But two, we really wanted Jarvan to slam people into the ground. Like that was one of the big fun things that we wanted to do.
If I don't win a fight here, I'm gonna lose my mind. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, dude.
If I don't,
I will be
come
so
on.
sad
I
if you
have to
die.
win this fight. I have to win this fight.
I will be so sad if you die without cashing out. I'm sure Necrit viewers will ask you why Echo is a Piltover unit as well as a Zon unit. Yeah.
Okay, look, we got it. We got it. Okay, game's over. Game's over.
Cash out time. Let's pause to watch this.
I mean, there's nothing to watch. I'm not gonna sell it.
What?
It's 60. No, there's no way I'd sell this. No.
Sell it.
Wait, what's this for? Oh, somebody died. Last Whisper.
Yeah, his last whisper.
I mean, look at this.
Okay,
T-Hex.
so-
Why would I sell this bad boy? Look at this. He has 5,000 health.
Oh my god. Okay, so
Hey,
Echo,
there we go. Okay, there. I can die happy.
okay. Now you.
What's
this
the
is
gold value
first.
on this, by the way? It is 110.
Oh, don't you want that gold to go 9 more?
Stop. Stop.
It might. Who knows? It might even be 2 funds and 40 gold.
I don't know. No. T-Hex is OP.
Let me look this up real quick.
Oh yeah, you can just look at the table. Okay.
You're at what energy? 66?
Yeah, what is it? Oh, good.
All
Oh,
right.
we're at that part of the meta where everyone with Zeke's dies and you get offered Zeke's. Have you seen those screenshots where you're just offered 4 Zeke's?
Yeah. Oh, you can get 3 Radiant Thieves gloves and 20 gold, Mort.
3 Radiant Thieves gloves to put on my Urgot and Senna 1. And no, I'm good. Thanks.
Oh, Urgot with Radiant Thieves gloves
Is actually really good. Yes.
is actually so
I agree.
good.
I agree. But no.
Oh, hey, doubles.
Is it intentional that Zeri Execute doesn't have the standard VFX X? I don't think that's intentional.
Oh yeah, no. So Zeri does something unique, and we might have gone too far with how it looks, but she does her finger gun, and it zaps people when they die. And it's supposed to be like a cool, different type of execute moment, but I think we also scaled it with attack speed because we didn't want her to feel bad with Rage Blade. But with so many Zeeks and so many Rage Blades, the animation plays so fast that you barely see it, so I'm kind of sad about that. Yeah, like you.
I hate this meta so much. I hate it. I hate it. It aggravates me so much.
Let me go back to the Echo thing. We talked about this a little bit more.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Yeah, the Echo thing. So, let's see.
Oh yeah, because you wrote an answer. I gave the answer to Necrit when he was visiting.
Oh yeah. So Necrit knows the answer too. But so Echo was one of those like solve a problem in the set. Like you have so many Zeeks. It's like solve the problems in a set where it's like Piltover really needed this type of unit in that slot. And also he uses a like hex tech weapon, kind of like all the other Piltover units have a hex tech thing. And he has a relationship with Heimerdinger. So it was like a stretch that kind of like stretched the lore a bit there, but it was one of the ones where we made the thing for gameplay and then kind of like rationalize how it would work. But other than that, we really tried hard everywhere else to like not break any of these, rules.
I feel so cringe right now.
Dude, you're like...
This is the worst.
You won without your TX even... Oh no, you cast it once. She cast it once.
Yeah, she didn't do much though.
But we wanted to honor like Runeterra lore as much as possible, but also like uphold like gameplay comes first in TFT, and we want to as little as possible sacrifice thematics for it, but gameplay needs to be priority so that you have a fun set.
Okay. Do you know how we make this not cringe?
You don't Zeeks the Heimerdinger instead. For
No,
for
no,
more
no, no, no.
attacks.
On the PvE round, we sell the T-Hex.
Oh yes.
That's how we make us not cringe.
Wait, you need to hit 75 energy.
I can't hit 75 energy. What's it, 75?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Because at 75 you get the.
I don't know. I might be too weak without it, to be honest. I don't know if I can get away with it. I might lose this fight.
No, you're not. You're not losing.
Without the T-Hex, I would lose this fight. I don't know if I can get away with selling the T-Hex here. Besides, I want this to be a tuber, so the Kent interview ends up on the tube.
True. Okay, maybe if like you'll win the last fight, then you just
8,700 health with 360 armor. See, I feel like the armor in MR is the problem.
How does it have 8,000
Does it need 360 armor in MR?
Wait, this health is kind of sus looking.
Right? It feels like there's a bug.
Yeah, no, actually though, that should not be 8,000. Wait, it's not actually 8,000 health, is it?
Yes, 8,700.
Oh.
8,780. Excuse me. I just got 80 more.
Okay, well that's normal. Getting 80 each is normal. Interesting. Let's see. I saw some questions. I need to scroll up.
Your face is a question.
Since this set's thematic was all about going back to Runeterra, did you ever think of going with just the oldest champions of League? So I kind of answered this a little bit earlier, but old champions in League look really bad. Like some of them have been reworked. Like Ari got her ASU, so she looks cooler now. That kind of thing. Is this the first? Is this over?
No, it's not over yet. Unless I double kill. I don't think I double kill.
But some of the units like Cho'Gath, Malzahar, like these old units look like their animations look really bad. Their models look really crunchy. That kind of thing don't look good. So we couldn't put all of them in, especially the higher costs. I like I'm just getting fed Zeeks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The meta right now, man, it is not healthy. Oh, so yeah, I actually could lose this. I can't risk it here. This thing's actually bananas strong. Multicaster is one of the high compounds. I can't sell it.
Can you right click the TX?
Yeah, T-Hex is now 8,960.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
Because it's a 4-star team, and I'm all grouped up. T-Hex is actually going to save me here. Nice.
Okay, she just one-shot their backline.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't risk it here. I need the T-Hex to win this. The TX is actually secretly my carry.
What's your favorite region? What's your favorite region?
Piltover! Woohoo!
Oh, portal region.
Region portal? Scuttle. I like killing crabs.
That one is so simple but so cute. You just have crabs everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, because as soon as one of these mushrooms hit my back line just melts.
No, you have 2 gun blades. I think you'll be okay. Yeah, it's over.
It is over, but okay. There we go. 6 Piltover with Kent. There you go, YouTubers. We love you too. It's a first, back to back. We did it. Thanks, Kent. You're good luck.
Yeah, see, I came in here and you just high rolled every single. You high rolled your opener, you high rolled your augments. Oh my god!
Thank you for opening the dev console.
You got like 15 gold opener on that game.
Yeah, the opener was insane. The Piltover was insane. The level 7 Heimer, and then of course everyone dying and giving us like a jillion Zeeks, which is super healthy. But what do we have, like 72 stacks?